Hello guys, this is Apostle Eda. Thank you so much for joining us here on this awesome day of Monday, Moon's Day, as above, so below. Thank you to each and every one of you guys. Let me tell you something. This weekend has been a experience. It has been a blessed experience, especially you all guys that I did my consultation with. Not only did you guys receive the information graciously that I gave, but the beautiful responses that you guys gave in my commentary. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for your support. Thank you so much. As you guys are being notified that I'm live. Hello, Mama Susan Gemini. Thank you. All right. And then we got Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. Thank you for joining us. Blessings to you as well. Oh, love the message. Oh, thank you so much, Nikki G. Smith. Thank you so much. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to share some stuff with you guys today. Some of this stuff, most people would try to sell and market this. My agenda right now is really trying to get people's minds in the right state. So when you practice the ATRs, you're not going to be with a lot of this tomfoolery. You're not going to be engaging in a lot of stuff that is just wasting your energy and wasting your time. I'm going to teach some really strong teaching today. And I hope that many of you guys take it for what it is worth. I have been doing this since I was a child. When I'm talking about a child, I'm talking about 4 or 5, that kind of child. And through elementary school, I was doing work at the age of 13 with my spiritual dad. Like I was doing professional work. I have been doing this a very, very long time. I've been practicing in a lot of the ATRs. Just recently got initiated into Palo. But I have been practicing and operating in this a very, very long time. Thank you so much. What's that? Funchies More. Hi, how you doing? Make sure you guys, if this is your first time in my live, sir, man, post your zodiac sign. Shalom. All right. We got quite a few. Natalie and Peter Miller, my Sagittarius from Trinidad. What was difficult? Mickey said, what was it? What's up, Virgo? What's up, Aquarius? What was, is that Mickey? Or Nikki? Nikki 222. What was difficult? What's the, all right, Libra. Okay, Natalie is a Libra. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much. All right, peace and blessings. All right, Aries, I see you. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Cancer, I see you. As you guys are being notified that Apostle Eda is live, we're going to have a really good information. What's up, Scorpio? I see you. What's up, Taurus? All right. Oh, you a Taurus. All right, now. I'm Libra woman from Chicago. Okay, Chicago up in this mother. All right. I love this. Come on here. Now, I want to say that I'm going to share some information. Yes, my spiritual journey. It is, I'm going to say it like this. My journey was more difficult when I did not understand self. The more I understood self, the more I understood I was not here to change people, control people. I was here to do what God called me to do. I think a lot of people make their spiritual journey difficult because they're trying to pull other people on a journey that was never meant for them. All right, Mississippi, I see you, Taurus. Then we got a Taurus over here from Louisiana. All right. And I think that a lot of times when it comes down to spiritual journey, you have to be fully committed. I think a lot of people's journeys are more difficult because they're not committed. They're sometimes in, sometimes out. And that's just being honest. It doesn't matter the ATR, whether it's Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Christianity, whether they're Ajay, witch, shamanism, mystic, atheist. Everybody got a journey. You know what I'm saying? I teach universal laws because I don't want it to make it about what I personally practice. But I will say this, that universal laws allow you to make the choices as a go. That's why I don't do my lives for children. Because I believe, what's up, Mama Brooks, my Capricorn? I believe that grown people make decisions. When you are an adult, whether it's a bad or good decision, it's your decision. And you should not be out here trying to a lot of you guys, and I'm telling you something else that make a lot of y'all journeys difficult. What's up, my Scorpio Keish? Make y'all say you are always trying to find a clique. You're trying to find instead of you letting the spirit or your ancestors give you the tribe that they want you to be in, you're always trying to find somebody or something to fit in so you can feel somewhat normal. That's not how your journey goes. That's not how this works. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Rose. I'm a Sagittarius. For all those came in, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African traditions, and I love what I do. And I want to say hello first to, if I do that, to all of my Christian buddies before they come in here. These are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 Names of God, Technology of the Soul. I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Thank you. And we're going to have a very good time today. If you want me to do a reading after I get through sharing this information, then you can also post Cash App $20. If you want me to burn incense for you guys, I do have. And if you have not visited my website, I don't know what's wrong with you, but there's a lot of good goods on my website, especially if you already practice. But I have Peace Incense, High John the Conqueror, Guardian Angel, Oil of Gladness, Triple Threat, Protection Incense, Healing Instant Love, Road Opening, Mental Clarity, Better Business, Blockbuster Money, Ancestor, Reversal, and Courthouse. And to all those PPP loan people that's around here pretending like you ain't on that list, listen, at the end of the day, whether you do get work done or not, at the end of the day, it's not me, it's not nobody out there. All of you that not trying to do your hoodoo work and trying to do your voodoo, whatever you need to do to protect yourself or you go into that courtroom and get things working in your favor, keep playing with it. And we all, hey, at the end of the day, that's why I tell you, you grown. Grown people. You can sit here and say, oh, I ain't fit to do it. You ain't got to, because I'm not going to jail. I didn't get a PP loan. You understand? I get out here and get mine, okay? Tarot card readings is satanic. No, it's not. No, it's not. And these are not tarot cards in the first place. So, first of all, you're an ignorant ass for coming in my live. And second of all, this is not about you making this. First of all, satanic is a made-up term because Satan is a made-up term, okay? Made up by the Catholic Church, just like the name of Jesus. It was made up. And they're really referring to Saturn, not Satan. But they call it Satan now. Okay? Now, let me say this to get you guys. I'm going to talk about this because I really want to help, especially my babes. Y'all know I believe in my babes because my babes are getting, they're watching us. And I do not think that a lot of us represent our ATRs quite well. So I want to give as much information for free to babes and people that are trying to learn. No, Satan don't have many names. No, he don't. Satan was a made-up term, just like when you told that man that you love him, and you really didn't mean that. He can go around tell everybody she said she loved me, but it wasn't truth in the beginning. So it don't matter that he going around saying that you love him when you really don't. Same concept. Alright? Remember, I was called and chosen to do what I'm doing out here. God prepared me for people like you. I want to talk to you guys about I'm not your problem. I am not your problem, okay? To all of you guys, and let me say something. I'm going to teach you, baby, this. Anytime you have an individual that will come on live, or anybody live, or just period, and they're not showing their face, their real name, and they're hiding, these are the most cowardly people you are. You never allow yourself to be mentally or emotionally affected by these people because they don't even have the courage to identify who they are. Even in the court of law, you cannot make accusations against somebody without enunciating who you are. You understand? You have to put the information out on the tag. And when it comes to spirituality, it's the same way. A lot of times in Christianity, you guys are taught to throw the rock and hide your hand. Well, in true African tradition, we don't throw our rock and hide our hand. If we got a problem with you, we tell you. A lot of these people, you are allowing people to come and affect your life that they're not even man or woman enough, gay enough, straight enough, or bi enough to even acknowledge who they are, and then they're going to tell you what they think about what you're doing. Sir and ma'am, if you're young in it, do not let these people bother you. I don't let somebody that's walking tell me about how to drive my raggedy car. I don't let somebody that's sleeping on somebody's couch tell me about my raggedy house. I don't let somebody that tell me how to brush my teeth and they ain't got no teeth in their mouth. It's charity starts at home, baby. You got to first be able to come correct before I allow you to. And too many of you guys allow people to do that. I don't know why you do it. Maybe you were trained to do that, but that's not me. Okay? You just can't tell me something and you ain't even man or woman enough to even bring your. I'm like visible. My government name is Samuel Ela Jr. That's not a made up fictitious name. This is my real face. This is not plastic surgery. This is homegrown. My mom and my daddy did it. You understand? This homegrown. Ain't nothing fake about this, huh? Except for that back tooth back there that I had them put in a bridge. That ain't real. But hey, I guess I'm not 100% real. All right, let me talk to you guys. The subject is I am not your problem. Let me tell you why this is going to be important. It starts in Daniel, the 2nd chapter, 21st verse through the 22nd. Okay, let me read this to you real good. It's all you. No, Jesus not coming either, sir. Not coming. He made up. That's why he ain't came yet. And when Jesus come, when your Jesus can come and dismantle white supremacy, then I believe in your Jesus. But until then, I'm gonna stay with Yahshua. Daniel the 2nd chapter, 21 through 22. It says, they're speaking about God. Actually, I might as well read 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changes the times and the season. He removes kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and the secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth in him. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this today, because no matter what tradition you're in, they all talk to you about Olodumare. They may call him Mighty and Zombie. They may call him Jehovah. They may call him El Shaddai. They may call God, Goddess, many things, okay? This is what my point is. In every ATR, in every religion, we are enunciating that there's a force that orchestrated all of this stuff, right? And that when that force gives you something, that is a God-given gift, right? Okay? So when you think about when you're in the traditions, and the reason why I say I'm not your problem, a lot of you guys are learning up under people that have problems with other practitioners, other faith, other traditions. And what you have done and what you are doing is allowing their petty grievances to become a part of your spirituality. If you're going to get in voodoo, get into voodoo. If you're going to get into hoodoo, get into hoodoo. Do not get into these ATRs and make it like somebody. Let me say it like this. If we're going to acknowledge that God, what's up, Sister Brickhouse? What's up? What's up, Queen Lisa? Thank you so much. Now, if we're going to get into these ATR, we're going to acknowledge that God is the creator of all sorts and sovereign over all things. And here it's saying that God is the one that gives the people wisdom. God is the one that gives people these talents. God is the one that gives these people the abilities, right? And we know that God is a title, right? So that can be female or male, right? So when you think about it like that, it's just like when you're a child at home, when mom or dad leaves you in charge. They go off on you, your other sibling go off on you because they're really mad with mom and dad, but they're not going to challenge mom and dad. Because mom and dad left you in authority and they have a problem that mom and dad gave you that authority. The same thing is going on in these ATRs. We talking about as above, so below. We talking about connectivity. That is astral energy from the moon, lunar energy. How can we truly connect when there's so much schism going on in these ATRs? You got people acting as though that these laws that were set up, that Apostle Ela made them, these are universal laws. These were existing before I got here. Those were existing before your Tata, your Mumbo got here. These are universal laws. These are sciences that were millions and millions of years old. I'm 49 years old, about to be 50 in December. How did I start? I didn't create amethyst, onyx. I didn't create lapis lazuli. I didn't create none of this stuff. The Spirit revealed, the Spirit allows me to know what I know. You understand? Even us that do readings, except the Spirit, whether that Spirit is ancestry, whether that Spirit is a spirit of voodoo, Santeria, divination, however the revelation came. If that Spirit does not reveal that, you can't see nothing. You can still be a medium and not be able to see nothing. You can still be a prophet and not be able to see nothing. Except Spirit reveal, how do you know? How do you know? And this is what's happening. There's so many of you guys making people the problem. And at the end of the day, you really mad with God because you feel like God should have gave you something. God should have promoted you in a place. And he has that individual there. A lot of this stuff, as y'all growing and developing, do not get into these ATR because this is the kind of stuff they don't want to talk about. This is the kind of stuff they don't want to learn. You know why? Because they messy just like the people they get into those groups with. A lot of these people right here, I'm going to say this, in the United States, black people have invented a whole lot of things. But one thing black people are not doing, they're not making laws in this country. I'm going to say it again. If you live in the United States of America, well, I'm sorry, I don't know how you confused. But anyway, if you're in the United States of America and you're saying that God is sovereign and we're in certain conditions and climates in this country, economically, socially, and when it comes to education, then how can I blame you and how can you blame me when we are not setting these laws? We in the same boat. If it's saying like when you at home, if mama told you to wash the dish and you don't wash the dishes, but I'm the oldest, you gonna get a whooping for not washing the dishes, and I'm gonna get a whooping for allowing you not to wash the dishes or not washing them at all. Because at the end of the day, mama wants the dishes washed. ATRs are African traditional religions. All sciences come from out of Africa. Every one of them. Even the ones that y'all plagiarized, they still came out of Africa. Now, the reason why this is important, because if we keep making one another the problem, we're never going to solve the problem. I'm going to say that again. If you notice that these people out here telling you guys it's the man's fault, it's the woman's fault, you all wrong. If you did not implement the laws of the land, how can I be the problem when I'm up subjugated to the same laws you subjugated to? I got to go through the same hiring process you got to go through. I got to file my corporation with the same government you have. How is I'm your problem? No, the real problem is that you got a problem with what God gave somebody. And you have a problem how God has promoted a man or a woman. And it's among many of you guys, whether you want to admit it or not, it is too many people out here, they want to be the only pepper on the bush. I'm going to say it again. The problem is that it's too many people, egotistical, male and female, they want to be the only pepper on the bush. Let me show you the problem with that. What if you went to an orange tree and there wasn't but one orange? What if you went to an apple tree and wasn't but one apple? What if you went to a nectarine tree? Because it got to be many fruits. Because there's a multitude of people. You cannot, sir and ma'am, solve everybody's problem. I am not your problem. I am not the one that's holding you back. I did not set up TikTok. I didn't set up YouTube. I didn't set up Facebook. I don't run that. I don't set the guidelines. How can I possibly be your problem? When you guys are trying to grow in these ATRs, a lot of you watching bad behavior and us as priests know that we are reflecting upon these babes and people. And if they look up to us, they're going to think that this behavior is how you conduct yourself as a practitioner. Voodoo Wasan, a Bokor, an Ajay, a witch, a Mumbo. No, that's not how because I know you're not my problem. I know that my source is God. And if it's meant for me to be on the top, I'm going to be on the top. I know you can't stop that. So I'm not going to make you the problem. But if I think that you got to, and it doesn't even matter if you got to click against me. Because if God be for me, he's more than them against me. So I still can't make you my problem. A half of these people that claim to be strong in voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo, then why you making all these other people the problem when you got the ancestors with you, when you got the Loas with you, when you have the Nkisi with you? You told me you a crown. You told me that you got power. You work fine. Why make somebody the problem? Not when you say God is sovereign. Every one of these ATRs give sovereignty to God. And so my point is, whether you're a psychic, if you psychic and you're a true psychic, God gave it to you. I can't control that. Even when you do ceremonies, let me tell y'all something. If people would really understand that God is the one who put somebody up and take somebody down. Ask any practitioner out there. They will tell you this. If they're doing it correctly, they have to do divination. Right? So now you got to convince me that Olodumare, you got to convince me that the Mighty and Zombie so worried about me doing one more reading than you. He's so worried about me charging $2 more than you that he want me destroyed. Do you think that President Biden or any Putin or anybody in any running a real business gonna have time for this mediocre stuff? That's why he has the Orishas, huh? And some of them ain't even worried about it. You think the Secretary of State, you think that Pete Buttigieg is worried about some of the stuff he might not be the president of the United States, but he got way more problems to worry about than what you talking. This real talk, y'all. A lot of the problems are coming in. You cannot stop somebody that God set high. End of story. I don't care where you put them in the pot, what cemetery you go through. It don't matter. He's going to enlarge their territory. You can't stop them. It's people right now could help you. It's people out here could be a blessing to you. They're choosing not to. And that's okay. Because if God be for you, you still going to end it up with it anyway. Okay? What's up, Madam Oshun? What's up, love? Let me tell y'all something. Then we got Psalm 75. Because these people out here playing games. 75 verse 7. It says this, very clear. It said, but God is the judge, and he put it down one and set it up another. I'm going to say it again to all you that slow, that you feel like you got the Mfumbe, you got the Congo, you got the Loas. It don't matter who you got on your side. If God don't want that man or woman down, they not going to be down. You can put them up on the 5 prenders. Now, it's different than somebody out here talking about God got them like that. I'm talking about if the Almighty himself or herself decide that that woman or that man is going to be on the top of that mountain, baby, I don't care what you throw. And you can be the Balaam was a prophet. And he was known for whoever he blessed, they were blessed. Whoever he cursed was cursed. And he could not stop Israel. Because when God be for you, even Balaam had to turn around and bless the very people that he was paid to curse. There are some people right now, somebody talking about which God. If you don't listen, do not come don't bring your ignorant ass in my live asking me no questions like that. If you came in the middle of a conversation, you need to sit back and listen to what I'm talking about. And it can be any God you want it to be. I'm talking about the true and the living God. I know you have a problem with me having this on and I have these on. But that don't mean that God don't move through me, okay? And my God got many names too. And many diverse aspects of their divine self. And sometimes she gets pissed off, so leave me alone. So, what I am saying, here in your Bible, it clearly lets you know he put one up and he put one down. This is something y'all got to understand. Before you get into these ATRs, I don't care. And a lot of these priests are just because of money. They are y'all should see some of the people that these people are initiating, the character that they are allowing these people to become priests and priestesses. Hey, to each their own. But at the end of the day, don't ask the question why the ATRs look the way they look. Huh? Why is it? Because you are not allowing the Spirit to pick these people. Even when David was being picked out of all his brothers, David was out there with the sheep. He was not the prophet Samuel's pick, and he also wasn't his daddy's pick, and he also wasn't his brother's pick. And imagine how many people were shocked that David was picked to be king and prophet over all his brothers. No, even Samuel did not pick him. See, it don't bother me that I ain't my family's pick. Some of y'all so worried about, oh, I ain't this one favored. And long as I am favored by God or the Orishas or the Congo spirits or the Lord, I don't give a good rat's. Like, I'm serious. Some of y'all really about, I'm not mama favorite, or I'm not the man that mama thought I should. That don't bother me. I'm just sorry. That don't bother me. That don't bother. I don't have to be the pig. Not yours, because you ain't boss. Huh? I need favor from the kahuna, the one in charge. The one that say, you stand, you fall. You live, you die. That's why a lot of time when I get on social media, a lot of these comments, y'all think that it don't bother me. It don't bother me. Then I'm going to show you another, because I got to help my Christian people. I got to help you. I got to do it. I got to do it. 1 Kings 17 and verse 9. It said real clearly, arise and get thee to Zarephath, which belongeth to Zidon, and dwell there. Behold, I command a widow woman there to sustain it. Here is God, Almighty God, Grand Rising, Almighty God commanding a widow to take care of the prophet. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all spiritualists would stop out here backbiting and backstabbing one another if you really believe that your spirits were going to provide for you. Let me explain this. God could have chose, he's almighty. He could have chose a king, a queen, a rich man to sustain Elijah or Elijah. He didn't. He chose to command a widow. Widow means her husband was dead. He commanded a widow to sustain him. You don't pick and choose who God gonna cause to sustain you. He said, I will cause men to give into your bosom good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. That you don't tell God who if he want to send Mary Magdalene to you, you say yes, Lord. If he want to send Saul, the one that's out here killing Christians, yes, Lord. Too many of you guys getting into these ATRs, and you're trying to tell the ancestors how to do their job. That's why you making everybody a problem. You mad with people that you ain't got no business mad with. Because if you were doing your magic and you're doing your spirituality, and the spirit or ancestor said that they're going to take care of you, it does not matter, sir and ma'am, who they choose to bring. They might use your enemy to become your footstool, but you got such an attitude, God can't even bring his promise to pass because you worried about why this hoe up under your red apple bottom shoe. That's where he wanted her. He said, I set one high and I set them low. Everybody can't be on the mountaintop. Somebody got to be on the valley low. If everybody on the mountaintop, how many people going to know that Jesus is a lily in the valley? How are we going to know? Huh? Why God, let me tell y'all something. Why God ain't going to have some of his people in jail? Joseph went to jail. Paul went to jail. I went to jail. When I was in jail, you know how many people I prophesied out of jail? I prophesied out of jail. I spoke while being confined myself. Because if God be for you, huh? Because let me tell y'all something. Some of us, oh Lord, Spirit, use me how you will. Well, what if he wants you behind bars? What if he wants you walk? Because let me tell you something. There are certain people you would never minister to unless you're in certain predicaments. Because many of us are not going to go out our way to minister to people. Many of us are not going to go out our way to obey Spirit. We have to be put in circumstances and situations that allow us to meet those people. Because most of us don't even like to go out into nature. So we ain't even going, especially if it's hot. But you want me to believe you a practitioner. Okay. I'm not your problem. Huh? The reason why you ain't got a man, lady, is not because they're gay men. Huh? Because gay men got the same complaint that you got. I got all type of clientele. Huh? The problem you have is that you're making certain people a problem that is not the problem. It is not his problem that no matter what he present to the bank, they're not going to give him the loan. They're going to give Paul the loan. Huh? I got you, Nisa Smith. They're going to give Paul the loan. And what you're going to do as a woman is you're going to downtrodden. You ain't going to acknowledge that the system is rigged against him. You're not. Because all of y'all, let me tell y'all something. All of y'all voodoo people, all of y'all conjurers, and let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all watch me. Do not do what I'm doing. Because you need to be protected. Because a lot of these people are going to throw at me for this. And I don't care. Because I'm a force to be reckoned with. Why is it that you're so strong in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, and any other ATR? But you quick to throw it at one of us. But you ain't throwing at them people that's setting them laws and all. Why your magic? Y'all ever ask the question? Someone asked the question. Why do I sing? Did you ever decide to do voodoo on the person that's actually writing the legislation? Why does your magic never bring down the people that is actually causing the problem? That is actually keeping you from getting the business loan. That is actually, that is actually, because I'm not hiring and firing you. Tom is. I'm not, it's not Kiki that is hiring and firing you. It's Michelle. It's Sheila. It's Becky. Why your voodoo? Why your conjure? Why your hoodoo work? Why is it that you always want to attack one of us who don't sign no checks, can't start your business? We can't make or break you. We don't set the laws in this country. The average person that you contend with and arguing with that you call a problem don't even have $300 in their bank account. Some of them between jobs. But you want everybody on TikTok to think you so powerful. But there's congressmen that need your voodoo. There are legislations that are being passed that are going to affect me, my children, your grandchildren. Why your spirits and ancestors don't want to kick off in their ass? Like, why you ain't revved up? Huh? Why that don't bother you that you doing all your voodoo against men that don't have magic in their life, or men that ain't no conjurer, and now you want to be you got hair all on your breast because now you the big bad sorceress? Child, please. Huh? How about bring down our real enemies? How about who? I'm not oppressing you. Huh? I'm not the sheriff of the county. Huh? I'm not the mayor of the county. I don't write law. I'm not the administrator. I don't determine the taxes of your property if you got some. Why your spirits don't never decide to go for one of them? Huh? Hey, all this good conjure out here, all this strong voodoo, all this oh, you got the Holy Ghost power. You call it on down in the angels and Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Haniel, Sasha, Camilla, Metatron. Oh, come on. Out of all the ancestors, ain't nobody said, well, you know what? Leroy can't stop me. He can't stop me, no block me. He just talking shiggity. That's all Leroy can do. But the real person, that's the real problem. But you're going to make me the problem. You're going to make me having my opinion, even though you got your opinion. I'm the problem. No, I'm not the problem. Huh? See, first of all, you have to admit, sir and ma'am, that you're not in competition. Ladies, you're not in competition with your man. Gay or straight. Or bi. You're not in competition with him. You're in competition with a beauty system that was set up in the United States by Europeans. So don't make me, your depression and how you feel about yourself and your value has nothing to do with the black man, because you're not going by our standards. Because we never asked you to have blonde hair. We never asked you to have blue eyes. We never asked you that. We never asked for that. That's never been a requirement. Huh? When I came up in my personal life, my mother is a black woman. My father, my sister, dad, they're black. I didn't grow up. My mother didn't have weave. I didn't grow up with all that. She had a wig, but I didn't see that all the time, okay? When I went around my uncles, they didn't have white women. When I went around my great uncles, my grandma brothers, them, they had black, they side pieces. When I told you about being whore, they had black women. I didn't grow up looking up to Becky and Tom. That ain't how I grew up. So I don't think that I can cause you to feel some type of way, because you're not going by my beauty standard. You're not going by my beauty standard. You're the one out here competing with Becky. And the standard that was set was not set by me. Because if it's about the black man suppressing you, then you'll be doing what black men want. But as a black boy, did your son grow up while you try to compete with Becky's standard, and now he wants a white woman because mama got blonde hair and blue contacts? Oh, your Loas didn't tell you that? Huh? I'm not here to tell you because naturally there are black people with natural blonde hair, natural blue eyes. I know that. But don't try to make me your problem. You don't care. Black men's voices have very little power in this country. Okay? That's just raw dog teaching. But it bothers you. You know who you're in competition with. And if that's the problem, then that's where you need to do your work at. Huh? Because I'm not your problem. And nobody told you to raise your son looking up to them people. Huh? You the one got white Santa Claus in your house. You the one walk around buying your kids white dolls. Huh? Because even when I go to the store and I see black dolls, I buy them. I don't have no kids. I buy them for other people's kids. Because you know why I don't sell? Because you ain't buying them. Huh? Why you can't get a black Santa Claus? My kids never grew up with a white Santa Claus. All of them been black. And my white friends still come over my house. See, let me tell you something about other people. When they know that you understand who you are, they respect you. But when they know that you're trying to patronize them and you will buy your daughter or your son another ethnic doll over your own race, that's not a them problem. That's your problem. That ain't got nothing to do with your black man. Huh? When you sit there and watch porn, you know what you're looking at. And now you wonder why he won't Becky. Come on, don't play games with me. And the reason I brought this up, because this is the kind of mentality we bring right into the ATR. Just like they're bringing it into Christianity. You watch voodoo people doing that. They're bleaching their skin. The voodoo queen, her face is bright and her neck dark. Don't tell me about coming together. Let me explain something to y'all. You can't come together until people be honest about where the problem is. And long as you benefit from the problems created for other people, you're never going to dismantle what is really causing the problem. That's real facts. Huh? See, I need my magic to prosper in this country. My magic got to work or I ain't gonna make it. See, I am a black practitioner that is being favored by God, and the only reason why I'm excelling is because God is on my side. Because the same hang-ups that many of you all have, think about this. If I was blonde and blue-eyed and had the power I had, I would be way larger than what I am. Those are facts. I don't have to make those things up, huh? I'm smart, huh? I have wisdom. They know I know what I'm doing, but somebody say, neighbor, I'm not the problem. If God wants to work through a man or woman, let him or her. Can I say that? If God wants to use Madam Oshun, that is not your call. If he wants to use Miss Latoya, that's not your call. A lot of y'all don't want to be honest that you got a problem with what God gave somebody else, because you got a problem that they got it. No, it ain't. No, listen. Y'all is the problem. Stop talking about this unity when you can't honestly tell the truth. There's racism even in the community of Palo. You won't even initiate certain people because you got prejudice. If you get hired at a certain place, right? I'm gonna show you how real this is. When you go to a Mananza, if it really was about the spirit, you should see multiple races. Every Mananza you go to, you should see multiple races. Every coven you go to, you should see multiple races. But you don't. You don't see that. You see people initiating their own kind. When you go to McDonald's, if you see a Latino manager, predominantly going to be Latino. You can fake it. You can be, oh no, Pastor Ely, that. I don't care how much conjure and favor anointing you done did. When that's run predominantly by one sect of people, That's what it's gonna be. And you're gonna need some real magic to break through that. Huh? When you go on a job, everybody in management, one color. Everybody, you mean ain't no other race smart enough to be a manager here? Ain't no. It's all men, no women. That's a problem. Ain't no woman smart enough to sit on that panel. And you think I'm the problem? And you think they don't bring that over into conjure, hoodoo, and voodoo? Oh, yes, they do. There's a song that people are the same wherever you go. There's good and bad in everyone. It's just the real truth. And I'm telling many of you guys, if you sending your kids out there in this world, and this, I'm talking about having their own business or working for someone, and they ain't doing real conjure. Two brothers jumped my cousin. Sorry for him. You should have some protection work on. Huh? Somebody said, I am not your problem. We got bigger fish to fry, and we right here frying these little minnows. And want to call ourselves selling fish sandwich. Why are you serving minnows for a fish sandwich? Huh? When we got bigger fish to fry. Huh? Let your voodoo, your conjure, your whatever you say, you're a mystic and you're in the ninth part of the heavens, and or you just on whatever you are. How about utilizing that power to diminish the effects and dismantle what the real problem is? And a lot of us are promoting people. I'm going to tell you why you're doing it. You're promoting people that you really want to be like. You're not promoting people that telling like a T.I. is. I'm not your problem. Huh? Me being smart and intelligent, I'm not your problem. You play and you're picking and choosing who you want to play with on these apps. That's what you're doing. You're picking and choosing. And stop telling me, let me tell y'all ladies something. Y'all better stop listening to these women about how to mess your house up. If you're not trying to be no wife, you're not trying to be a side piece, you need to assume the role that you signed up for. You sit here and let other women tell you about what you don't need to do in your household. When I came up, my mama told me what goes on in her house stays in her house. I don't know why y'all as women, I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi, that y'all keep walking people up in y'all house that don't pay bills there. I don't understand that. Why do you care about what some other woman think about what's going on in your house? It behooves me. If your man like it or your woman like it, that's your business. That's as far as that should go. I don't understand that. I don't understand how you let somebody, you don't even know what they got going on. And instead of you trying to learn what it's going to make for your household to be in harmony and your household to be at peace and your house to be protected, so you ain't making it easy for the clean-up woman. No, that ain't what you doing. What you doing is listening to these women tell you about what you ain't got to do. That's why you getting fired on your job with that same mentality. You ain't got to do nothing but stay black and die. But if you want to keep what you got, you going to have to make some adjustments. And that ain't me telling you what to do. It's if you want it. If I want to work at UPS, I need to align with UPS. Huh? But I'm telling you, I listen to some of this stuff and y'all being like, oh yeah, y'all trauma bonding. You're trauma bonding on social media. You will get up there and talk about how no good black men are and then got to go and get denied for credit and a loan by a white man or white woman. I don't understand how you see me as a problem. I've never declined you on a loan. Matter of fact, you took my money and went and bought clothes with it when you were supposed to be paying the light bill, the rent. I can't be your problem. I didn't deny you credit. Paul did. Huh? Luke did. Jerry, not Samuel. I'm not your problem. But you want to throw roots and light a candle on me. I believe you're misguided. And listen here, I know it make plenty of money and it make a lot of sales when you browbeat the underdog. But I want all of you you have such a problem with black men. I just want you to know, if you love black women so very, very much, remember, black women birth black men. And if he got bad behavior, he learned that from somewhere. And y'all taught me that the apple don't fall far from the tree. I don't think he the problem. High five to this message. It's just real. Listen, I'm trying to save our ATRs. And it's too many jaded people out here. It's too many people with personal agendas that are getting you far away from voodoo, that's getting you far away from what hoodoo is, getting you far away from what Paulo is. Like, y'all need to really go and research what this stuff is. And so therefore, even me, what I got going on in my personal life have nothing. I don't bring that before my church. That's not my church business. If I can't handle my baby mama, then that's an easy problem. That's not a Apollo problem. That's not a voodoo problem. That is not a mystic problem. I just ain't got enough in me to handle my baby mama. We got to do better. And we quick to do dirt to one another and call and think. And you wonder why other races look at you crazy. You so much. Then find out who the real problem. Let me tell you, I'm a man that was constructed by matriarchal powers. In other words, I have more female spirits that fight for me and work for me than I have male spirits. Okay? I am a product of a trinity from my grandmother to my mother to me. That's how I'm set up. So don't tell me I got a problem with women. But I still see what y'all do. When I'm undoing stuff off of people, normally it's not a male that threw dirty work at another female. Normally it's another woman. And my spiritual dad told me that. He said the first good thing you hear about a woman gonna come from a woman, and the first negative thing you hear gonna come from a woman. It's y'all that tell your son, don't eat cookie. Huh? I didn't learn that from my daddy. I didn't learn how nasty women is from my daddy. I didn't learn the tricks that women pull. I didn't learn that. And a lot of you guys that got sons, if you ain't telling him that, that's why he keep going down. Huh? You know that girl got someone, but you don't want to tell your son how you know she got someone because you did it to her daddy. And you got to look perfect in his eyes. And let me tell y'all something. A son gonna love his mama regardless. You can be imperfect as all. He gonna love you regardless. Help your child. Tell your son the truth. Don't send your son out into this world with no knowledge of the whys and the ways of a woman. Because he going to be sitting there happily in love, and she going to have him in a jar upside down, taking all his money while she laying up with John. If you guys want me to do a reading for you, listen, I came on here because this is a message. I am trying to help and inspire people to find out what the real problem is and stop making the problem about other people. I can't be your problem. I'm trying to get out the bucket just like you is. I'm trying to make it to the other side. If it wasn't for the magic in my life, I wouldn't make it. I ain't making it because I'm so smart. I'm not making it because I look so good. I'm not making it because I'm fine and I'm all of them. But it's because of the anointing. It is because magic is in my life. And when those systems come up against me, God make a way for me. That's the only reason why I'm standing. That's what make me different from the next man. If they had real conjure in their life, a lot of things would be different. Then he could stand up for you as the husband. He could stand up for you and be illuminated by and being inspired by God or the ancestors. But as long as he's not operating in his power and his kingship, and I'm not talking about his kingship that you give him when you happy with him and you take from him when you pissed off with him. I ain't talking about that Burger King kingship. I'm talking about a kingship that is given by God. I tell them quick, you didn't put my crown on my head and you can't take it off. No, you don't make or break me, sis. You play them games with them other men out there that don't know them tricks. Because you cannot use Eligua against me like that. Because I got Eligua too. You can't use Congo against me because I got that too. I was schooled, I was taught, and I was skilled. Play them games with them other Negroes that ain't got themselves together. But I'm saying it because I'm hoping I'm inspiring some of these women to start teaching their sons conjure real magic, so that they can stand up in these times and these systems would not be rolling them over. Your self-esteem as a man should be fortified by a woman. And your self-esteem as a woman should be fortified by a man. Masculine energy and feminine energy. I don't care if he gay, straight or bi. I don't care if she gay, straight or bi. Your child. Oh, they're going off over here. All right, listen. I didn't come on here to be popular. I came here to tell the T.I. the truth. And hope for, if I get one or two women that'll realize that, you know what? I can't, because guess what? If I destroy his daddy, he's the image and likeness of his daddy. If it's okay for you to destroy the father, why isn't it okay for another woman to destroy your son? I'm going to say that again. If it's okay for you to bring down his father, why isn't it okay for another woman to bring down your son? But you want us men that looking at you. I honor my mother. I honor the matriarchs in my family. I honor the men in my family. But a lot of this stuff is a bunch of junk. And y'all sit here listening to these people, they don't believe that. Because the first time you, as a woman, get mad with another woman, you're going to throw dirt. You're going to tell us to respect y'all. But then you turn around and talk under the other one's side. Oh, that B ain't this and she ain't this. Y'all do that. Most of my platform is female anyway. If I was lying, that would be one thing. I'm not lying. If we're going to believe that God is sovereign, that means that I am here because God gave me what I have. And it's not my job to take down nobody. Because if God gave me what I have, that means he gave him or her what they have. And instead of we working as a unit in this thing called life, that ain't what we doing. We trying to be the only pepper on the bush. And that is the real problem. Huh? You don't care how many other white billionaires, millionaires, but you care that Oprah Winfrey is a billionaire, Jay-Z, and when we don't have that many billionaires. We don't have that. We don't have that many Martin Luther Kings. We don't have that many. They talk about Jesse Jackson like a dog. Like we got a lot of them. We don't have that many. Al Sharpton. We don't have that many. I don't care. We don't have that many Madame Oshun because she's in the legal and political field. You act like we got a plethora. And you got a nerve to be trying to take them down? All right. And then you gonna be the first one to my, we ain't got no representation. You ain't want none because there's nobody that's representing us that's gonna be perfect. Not even Apostle either. As much as I like to love on myself, I know I ain't perfect. So I ain't even perfect. So I don't look for perfect people. I look for people that committed to their cause. You're so welcome. If you want to Cash App Apostle Eden and support my ministry and what I do out here in these spiritual streets, but the next time you get on one of them lives and they talking about who the problem is and they ain't did no conjure work on these other people. Oh, they'll tell you don't mess with Master. Oh, girl, Master protected. But why you feel so comfortable? Because you say we melanated. You say we 666. Why you feel more comfortable doing spiritual work against a melanated man or a melanated woman, but a receptive gene, you tell everybody don't touch that? Boy, y'all something else. We got to get it together. We got to do better. You don't have to work against God. That's it. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all got a lot of Christian belief in it. Let me explain something, y'all. If God, the Orishas, and the ancestors was going to take care of everything, then there would be no reason for us to be on planet Earth. If we did not play a part in our own salvation, then there would be no reason. God ain't fit to do something he gave you power to do. Just like a parent ain't going to tell somebody to cook something. Do you support Madame Oshun? Absolutely. Why would you ask that? That makes no sense to me. I done called her name about 4 or 5 times. Would you think I'd just say stuff to be saying? What's up, my Aries? I'm gonna do your reading. Like, and a lot of you guys, y'all need to tell the truth. You don't have no respect for no black man anyway. It doesn't matter what he is. I hear some of y'all talk about Barack Obama ain't shiggity. If Barack Obama holding the highest job in the United States ain't nothing, I'm a UPS driver, 27 years. I know what you think about me. If Barack ain't nothing for being the president, that means there's nothing we can do to please you. So that means it's not a us problem. It's not a us problem. You didn't value your father, your mother didn't honor and value your daddy's voice, and you don't value other men. You learn that from home. I get that. But I just want you to know I'm not your problem. I'm very outspoken. When we get all this together, then y'all gonna see some real conjure. You're gonna see some real voodoo. You're gonna see some real hoodoo, some real conjure. You know why? Because we're gonna respect one another, and we're gonna respect the energy of one another, and we're gonna see our power in full operation and full impact. Right now, it's all watered down because we got too many issues going on. Oh, you've been in and out. Yeah, me and Madam Oshun, if you go to my YouTube page, we actually did a collaboration together. We actually communicate, not just through social media. I done actually been to her house, okay? I done actually been to an event that she put on, even though I was late. Couldn't find it. But I don't know why that matters. I don't know why that matters. Let me say this. Nisi, I'm going to do a reading for Nisi Smith. Listen, baby, I walk in my own energy. I don't kiss people behind. I don't. If I didn't like Madam Oshun, I wouldn't friend her. And that's anybody on here. And there's other people I don't particularly care for on this social media platform, and I do not comment in their videos. I don't respond because I don't have to. That's my personal, and I don't make, and the reason why I don't mention their name because that my personal feeling about somebody does not mean that it's my job to get out here and try to make other people feel the way I feel about them. That's not my job. That's something I personally don't like. You might love it. So why should, because you like me, why should my influence hinder you from being around somebody that you actually enjoy? Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning Nisi Smith the Aries. Nisi Smith the Aries. Nisi Smith the Aries. If you have not visited my website, I don't know what the problem is. And if you have not joined my Patreon, it's only $5 a month. And then I also have my YouTube account, which you guys, hopefully you're hitting the like button and sharing these videos. And commenting so beautifully as many you have. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning Nisi Smith the Aries. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. What is it that this Aries needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Aries needs to be paying attention to? One more time. How much for a full cleansing? I know you cleansing are different. I have a cleansing bath on my website, but cleansing, depending on the type of cleansing bath, you would have to actually be in front of me for me to do that type of cleansing. Or I can send you some cleansing stuff, but you have to tell me what type of cleansing. There's many different types of cleansing. Nisi Smith, Aries, your first shadow card. For those that's your first time in my live, my first card is the shadow card. The middle card is what's going on presently in your life, and then my third card is your outcome card. Some of you guys just need to get a consultation and start wasting time. Your first card, Nisi, is time travel. You're quite welcome. Time travel. It says Va He Va. It says, I awaken remorse in my heart for prior misdeeds. I accept the frank spiritual truth that problems in my life are a result from past actions. Aries. It said, by concentrating on this name, I will uproot. I will uproot negative seeds that I have already planted. And in doing so, I transform my past, reshape my present, and create a future full of joy and fulfillment. Nisi Aries, this card right here is talking about that you're going to be able to, and this is what I'm looking at, that you're going to be able to correct a lot of things, behaviors and actions of your past. I think you're still working on that. It says, when it says I accept the frank truth, that lets me know that you have accepted that you played a part in some of your the outcomes in your life. But this card is also talking about nipping things at the bud, because it says to uproot stuff, negative seeds that were planted, and transform them. So when you recognize something is negative or something is unhealthy for you, you have to stop and you have to retract that and recant that as soon as possible in order for you to start enjoying your fulfillment of joy and peace. Then your middle card is talking about your finances. It says silent partner, Aries. It says Yud Resh Tav. It says tithing and meditating upon the sequence of letters remove the dark force presence from my earnings. It's destructive influence in my life. The light is now my silent partner. Thus, I am surrounded by endless blessings and protection. It is a partnership made in heaven. I don't know how much protection work you're doing, but this card right here is talking about, this is definitely a Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation card right here. And also Psalm 112 and 113. Because this is about your finances being up under attack. Then you got your, ooh, look at this. Look at there. Healing is your outcome card. Facing your issues are going to cause you to actually be made whole, Nisi. Mem He Shin. It said the power of this name brings the energy of healing at its deepest and most profound levels of my being. Because I now accept full responsibility for my present condition. Both of your cards are talking about accountability. And that you have already taken this accountability. But by taking that accountability, it said, because I have used my energy to concentrate on others who are also in need of healing. As you take care of self, you will be able to then be a blessing to those that you care about. Right now, this card is about taking care of your personal, especially when it comes to your finances and addressing things of the past in a spiritual sense. This is going to bring about a very positive change for you, Nisi Aries. Queenly Lisa said, respecting one another is so pivotal. And it's not, and you know what? It has to be a respect like salt and sugar. Y'all, salt and sugar look alike, right? But they taste differently. If women could stop trying to make men, y'all would do better. Respecting a woman is respecting her in her energy. Respecting a man is not calling him your man. It's respecting him for being a man, whether you were present in his life or not in his life. Your respect cannot be determined based on how you feel about him. It should be as is. You understand? That is salt, whether you use it or not. That's sugar, whether you use it or not. God made that what it is. And either I'm going to deal with it or not deal with it. I can't go around trying to alter people and say I respect them. I can't go looking trying to change people and say I can't respect you if I'm trying to change you. That means I see something wrong. Can I do better? Can I evolve? Absolutely. But literally, I'm watching people go and trying to literally change other people into something they saw in somebody else or something they had before. That's not respecting a man or a woman. They can only be who they are. That's just real talk. Do all the conjure, do the root work you want to do. I knew they were going to get off the live for this one. It's all good. Because it need to be said. And I don't want no other. If you're not a true spiritualist, sir, do not be out here talking like I be talking. Because there are women out here, no matter how much truth I'm talking, they're going to go home and try to do work on me. So you better be in a place. Because that's how they roll. They do not have no respect for no man. It doesn't matter what that man is offering. He can be the president of these United States and they still going to have a problem. And some of y'all listening to them women, we can't, I'm trying to tell y'all, we're not each other's problem. We do not run these United States. It's our African tradition, and they telling you that Africa is the devil and evil. Is that everybody, Minister Mario? Apostle, can we get your cash app? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, baby. $ Apostle Ely. $ Apostle Ely. I'm so sorry. Cause some of you guys done already. Could y'all post my cash app? It's right in my bio, but I tell my son that all the time. Thank you, Embrace Love. Let me tell y'all something. I really appreciate you talking. Like, if it wasn't for my mother and the women in my family, I wouldn't have made it. Like, my mother and my grandmother, they kept it 1,000. They schooled us. The greatest weapon you can do to your son is give him the truth, so he know how to conduct himself out here in this thing called life. And don't be having him feeling like he's less than when the odds are set up against him. He got to work and fight harder. The price is no, it's $20. No, it's my cash app is $20, not $25. If you want to tip me $5, that's fine. Okay, I got you, Jessica. Scorpio. All right, y'all know how I feel about them Scorpios. I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. That would make me so freaky. All right, we're gonna do Jessica. We got Jessica for a reading. Is that you? Where's my Scorpio that just sent? Thank you, Karen, or the Catherine. Let me tell you, my dad, let me tell you, my dad's wife. My dad has passed, but his wife, my sister on my dad's side, their mom. That woman has always been a mother figure to me. It is so important that you as women, like, the reason I'm on women, because I know how important y'all are, because I wouldn't be where I am if the women in my life, they gave me my value, they made me feel important. When I got kidnapped, my grandmother ain't say F it. She put money out there. They the one gave me my self-esteem. You are important. We feel this way about you. This is how it's gonna be. Open your mind. Look at what you look at. They did that for me. It matters what you tell your son. It matters what you show him. It matters. So baby, you doing, not only you doing you a service, you doing anybody that he interact with. I'm not nobody to be walked over. I've never had to be made shame by my sister or my mom. And my mom ain't perfect, and my sister ain't either. But I don't get embarrassed, cause they know how to handle their business. I feel sorry for a lot of brothers, cause they sisters be out there wilding out. You don't know how embarrassing it is that you can't stand up to another man about your sister because she's so reckless. That it don't make you feel good. Do my reading. I don't know. I don't know if you meant that's a question. I got a Leo for a reading. I got Elon. Okay, I think this is her over here in TikTok. Okay. Etlin Leo for reading. Got you, hon. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Jessica the Scorpio, Jessica the Scorpio, Jessica the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Jessica the Scorpio. Jessica the Scorpio. Jessica the Scorpio. Jessica the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be focused on? What is it that this Jessica the Scorpio needs to be focused on? All right, Jessica, where are you? Is that Etlin? Did I pronounce that right, Etlin? Where's Jessica? My readings are on it. All you gotta do is post your zodiac sign and do I have? Yes, I have PayPal. You have to go in my bio for that. Unless Minister Mario can put it. I can't even believe it. I messed up everybody's name. Okay, I see you, Jessica. Got you. Etlin. I can't believe I got it right. Thank you. I'm coming to you next. But I got Jessica cards up here. Scorpio. All right. Your first card, Jessica the Scorpio, comes up as diffusing negative energy and stress. That's coming, paying attention to what is creating stress in your life. It says, Kaf He Tab. It says, purifying white light banishes the omnipotent forces and deactivates harmful energy influences that may be lurking nearby, especially those that dwell within me. Stress dissolves. Pressure is released. Balance and positive energy permeates my being and my world. This card coming up for Scorpio means that you're dealing with some stressful situations and that you're not handling and balancing yourself. I would say when they use the word deactivate or neutralize, that is a gray candle, or that is I have a bath cleanser on my website, but also you can utilize baking soda if you're financially challenged. But this card right here is talking about you need to pay attention to things that are creating pressure and stress in your life. Then your middle card comes up, no agenda. Oh, I feel this. None are left. It said, my motivation of self-interest, ulterior motive, and hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love, and giving. When I take myself out of the way, I create a space of true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. Scorpio, this card right here is saying that you have to get out of the way. I feel like you have gotten too involved into something, and it has to do with friends, people that you care about, because this your middle card is talking about friendship, unconditional love, and giving. So there's somewhere you have overextended yourself, Scorpio, and this is not good. You have to pull yourself back, and it says taking yourself out of the way, making sure that you are measured in the support that you're giving people and that you're not overextending yourself. I would utilize Psalm 23 for you for guidance, and then Psalm 27 for you to have some direction. And your outcome card is talking about cleansing, water. That means that you have taken on other people's energy, Scorpio. It says, Va Mem Bet. It says, with this name I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. Immortality, talk about youthfulness. I believe that if you do cleansing, taking care and washing yourself, Scorpio, and readjusting yourself in your relationship with people, places, and things, I feel that a lot of the stress and the pressure you're dealing with will dissipate, because you can handle what you got going on. You just cannot handle everything that everybody else got going on. Just being honest. Y'all know how I keep it 1,000. Sometimes 10,000, depending on my mood. I done went past 100. All right, what's up, my Leo? You next. Let me make sure. My readings are only $20. But if you want a consultation, you can go there. Catherine said 1,000. All right. Etlin. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes. Concerning Etlin the Leo. Etlin the Leo. Etlin the Leo. Eba sandere diosai. Rabande diosai. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning Etlin the Leo. What is going on with this Leo? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Eba sai. Oh, I'm getting chills. That which Ebandere diosai. Etlin the Leo. What is it that this Leo needs to be paying attention to? I'm gonna say this, Etlin Leo, because it's coming up in your reading anyway. But you cannot allow people to put your fire out, your passion out. I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm getting like chills all over me. You need to understand Leo rules the heart. And if your heart is troubled or your heart is overwhelmed, you're not going to function effectively in your life. And you cannot allow somebody to put out your passion, because that is your fire and your drive. Your shadow card, passion. Ayin, mem. And there, I'm not going to say it is spiritual work, but there's some energy. You have some opposition that you're dealing with. It says, this name strokes the fires of passion in my heart and soul. This letter gives me the power to maintain serenity, devotion, and correct consciousness in my prayers, meditation, and spiritual connection. Leo, this is a very spiritual card. Etlin, this is a very spiritual card for a Leo. I am inclined to call you a prayer warrior, because it's impossible for you not to be spiritual with this card falling for Leo. It talks about your sincerity of heart. It talks about your devotion. And it talks about having the correct consciousness. That means that your mind has to stay on the things that you want to manifest. But you cannot allow somebody and how God moves through you to cause your passion to be diminished by other people. Then your middle card, Leo. Thoughts in action. I love this right here. It says, Mem Bet Hey. It said, I now reconnect and reunite the upper and lower worlds through the power of this name. By bringing these two realms together, I find courage and commitment to come. Listen to the Leo. A part of your victory that's going on right now has to do with your courage and your commitment to accomplish my goals and achieve my dreams. My thoughts become actualized, and my best ideas are transformed into action, then into concrete results. I'm going to say this. I don't know you, you don't know me, Leo, but you are in some endeavors in your life, and I feel like there are certain roadblocks or stumbling blocks are being created for you. I don't think that you're going through because that's just what's supposed to be happening. I feel like other people have other agendas for you, and it's causing upsets or things to go on place. But keep your focus, keep your passion, because this says you need two things: courage and commitment, and it's in your heart in order to achieve your goals and dreams. I would tell you to endure hardness as a good soldier and keep pressing. Your outcome, I don't know if I have a bath cleanser on here, because I do not like this energy that keep coming up in your reading. And a reversal incense, and I also have a blockbuster on my website that I feel like will really, really help you out. It says Mem Lamed Hey. It said, I take this name with me into the real world so that I can share the light with friends, family, and the entire family of humankind. I envision openings and opportunities in the world for global dissemination of, so this like being able to market, like as though that you're going to be, or already, I don't know your situation, but it looks like you're going to be connected to people through via social media or whatever. But this is about networking. But this is also creating opportunities for you, Leo. And it says, I ask for the strength to walk the talk, and I know that this name arises the force of immortality and joy in the world. I must expect and demand nothing less. This is all about expectations. Leo, female, huntress, I'm just encourage you this. If they cannot come, I teach this to my sisters. I teach this to my nieces. If somebody don't want to rise to the occasion, you don't need them. You should never kneel your head in order to make somebody feel comfortable so they can kiss you in the face. This card right here is saying do not settle for less. You are giving that energy, that vibration and frequency for a reason, and it was not for you to wallow among commoners. That's my read for you. Natalie, here you go, baby. I told you, you're dealing with a businessman. If you want another PayPal or Zelle, there goes Zelle right there, Natalie. Catherine, you're next. Okay? Let me read for Catherine. Where you at, Catherine? Where you at, honey? Catherine. And that is Scorpio. Oh, got me some Scorpios up in here. She's Edlin said, I heard you loud and clear, Apostle. Thank you. Quite so welcome, darling. Get to that website. All right. Where Catherine at? Oh, there you go. How you doing, honey? We're going to start loving ourselves and doing right by one another. All right, let's see what's going on with my Scorpio, Catherine. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Catherine, the Scorpio. Catherine, the Scorpio. Ebasa, Rabanderiosaya. Catherine, the Scorpio. Catherine, Ebanderiosaya. Ebanda Rabashi. Catherine, the Scorpio. What is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Scorpio. What is going on with this Scorpio? What should this Scorpio be paying attention to? Here we go. Scorpio. Ebasa. Felt that, Scorpio. Catherine the Scorpio got me in here gyrating. All right, Catherine. Let's see what's up with this Scorpio. Where you at? Let's see. All right, your shadow card comes up, revealing the dark side. Woo! All right now. Yud Chet Va. It said, light shines. I recognize the negative force is still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. With the power of this name, they become history. This card right here, Scorpio, is talking about shining out of dark places and spaces of your life. I honestly feel right now, because it's coming up for Scorpio, that you're in a period of transformation. Things are developing right now in your life, because this is coming up for Scorpio. And Scorpio is always about caterpillar to butterfly, and for it to come about revealing the dark side, that means that there's something being birthed and something being manifested right now in your life. And even though it seems to be negative, it is actually for a positive development. Self-esteem. I'm going to say this, but for this card to fall for Scorpio, this is mean that you have to embrace all of you. You cannot be selective, Scorpio, about what you like about yourself. You cannot operate in that energy, especially with a water element and that vibration and frequency. Because that's how you attract negative stuff into your life, okay? It says, hey, hey, hey. It said, with the divine energy of this sequence of letters, I am connected to the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life, including health problems, financial difficulties, and relationship problems. This is definitely a triple threat candle I have. I have an instant, triple threat, and a candle. But this card right here is talking about working on making sure that you are, when it comes to your health, your finances, and your relationship. This card right here is talking about healing. Things are going on to bring about a healing. A lot of y'all think healing is something that's going to be easy. Healing is not easy. In order for you to be able to understand what is going on in your life and the revelations that are trying to take place in your life, you got to understand the purpose of who you are. And I don't believe you really know who you are, because this card right here is coming up self-esteem. You need to know yourself. I don't know if you got a consultation with me before, but to really know your value, you need to understand you on a more complex level. And then look at this. Didn't I tell y'all this about Scorpio energy? This Catherine dealing with the same thing, jealousy. Look at them. People talking behind her back. The people that you trying to help is the one that's judging you. It says sweeting judgment. Your outcome card. It says Yud Lamed Ebasai. Hey. It said, through meditation upon the sequence of this genuine penitence in my heart, I can lessen or revoke judgment set forth against me. I meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to others. This card right here is when the Bible said, every tongue that rise up against me shall be condemned. This is what this card is talking about. As you take care of self and you fix certain things and you do your cleansing work, the very people that behind your back are saying, passing judgment about your life and what's going on in your life, these people are going to be exposed. Oh, thank you, Brother Johnny. Yeah, those are 72 names of God. I would encourage you to go to my website and do that triple thread candle and the incense, and do a bath cleanser. This card also talks about healing. So, like I said, I don't know people finances in that respect, but this card right here, when you get capable of getting those things, I really believe that it will help you and help you get further what's going on in your life. You're quite so welcome. Thank you, Catherine. Let me see here. What's up, Sister Jack? I ain't see you, darling. Queen, listen. What's up, Tattoo? All right, I got some. And Natalie. Is that everybody, Minister Mario? I appreciate y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I do this in hopes that, because I got packages I got to get done today and get out. Let me tell y'all something. I love what I do. And the best thing for Voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, Congo is to get people that love the practice and that are willing to sacrifice themselves in order to get the right people initiated and to become a part of this practice. It is too many people bringing mullets in a Shark Tank. And they're going to always be intimidated. A lot of you guys that are always doing a lot of shady stuff, because a lot of you guys bought your way into these practices. You were never supposed, and you're going to always be intimidated by people that are truly gifted by God to do these works. And that's in the story. You can get in through the buddy system because your mama was this in Voodoo, or what dad in Palo, or your dad or whatever. But that don't mean that you genuinely yourself were sanctioned by the Lord. And you're going to always be intimidated by people that are rightfully and have been sanctioned by the Most High. And that's just in the story. Some of you guys allow people that's already in position to give you a hard time. It is because they know that they bought their way in. But you are truly called to do these works. You are truly called to do these works. Greetings to you, Tony. All right, guys. I'm waiting on Minister Mario. Minister Mario, is that everybody? I don't want to. Nobody don't send it in. Sir and ma'am, while we're on Apostle, what items should I look on your site? I would definitely get that bath cleanser. I would get a bayberry candle for your finance. I would get that High John the Conqueror, so it'll give you advantages, and roll opener. And anything that you see on there, yeah. And go back over there, but anything you see on there that And let me tell you, especially this Scorpio, Catherine, I don't know if she's still here. I ain't got it on. I had got to redo. But if you are dealing with evil eye and you dealing with jealousy real heavy, go and get that tiger eye bracelet off my website. And it's only $60. But if I was you, I would get send the extra $100 is $160 total. But get that and allow me to consecrate that. Because you have to have something that's going to protect you from the stuff that you're dealing with and repel that stuff. Mr. Mario, can you list the website address, please? Okay. Sister Jackie asked for that. Let me tell y'all something. At the end of the day, that's why I tell you guys, I might give you advice, but I don't make decisions for grown people. Your life is what you allow it to be, and if I'm making it available, the material and the tools you can utilize to make it better, unbeknownst to me, I don't know no reason why to wait. You know, if you haven't got a consultation yet, I don't know. I tried to get on, but it wouldn't even. Well, honey, you got some blocks. I don't know what else there, because I got 3 forms of payment. Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. It seems like you need to just send an offer. When you find a way, you need more than a reading, because if you getting blocked like that, that ain't good. Because it ain't that hard to get it to me. What are the 3 cards? I already put my cards. I don't remember. If you can go, this video is going to be on my YouTube account. So you guys are going to go on my YouTube account and then go back over them again. Because I show my cards on my video. Because I have more than one social media platform. Natalie, sweetheart, I ain't here to tell you what to do, but you need to get something done ASAP. Because that's not good. Alright guys, thank you so much to my TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Alright? Much love and much peace. Alright. Alright, Natalie. Yeah, get one of those. Natalie, Minister Mario, Sister Jackie. T. Evans, oh, thank you on Facebook. Tattoo, Brother Johnny, Queen Lisa, Minister Mario, Son of Chose, Keish, Mama Susan. Oh, y'all were chiming hard. Wow. Funches, is that Moore? It's Funches Moore. Oh, we got a lot of new people in here. Our girl Key, Cynthia Robertson. Alright, Queen Lee. What's up, Niecy Smith? Mama Susan. Peter Miller, Sister Brickhouse. Alright, Wise, I see you, girl. Alright. Monique 444. Boy, if I'd have missed her, she would have got on the phone and got me. That cancel don't play that. Alright. That's it. Alright, I'll see you guys later this afternoon.